to this beginning of the week edition of LTN. Thanks for taking a moment to stop by. We'll be here for a couple of hours. We are always, Monday through Friday, 2 hours live. And if you can't catch it any particular time or you have to leave early or whatever, everything's archived. Katie will tell you all about that, how you can get in touch with the show when you're not on the air with us. So it's all good. As I always tell you, there's a lot happening, and there is. I'm looking at all the things that are trending, and boy, I could spend the whole 2 hours just reporting. There's so many stories. We'll have a guest today. Dr. Mitchell's on. Jason Mitchell. He hasn't been on for a while, so that'll be good. See what's up with him. And he's always up to something. And we got through another weekend of football. I didn't watch a lick of it. Not one frame.
Me neither.
Well, the Bucks had a bye week this week, so we actually got to watch real teams play football this week.
Oh,
so
boy, you're going to make Bucks fans mad.
Yeah, I mean, but that kind of record kind of speaks for itself on that one.
Well, everybody can't win. Somebody's got to lose.
I mean, the Dolphins lost again, so they're still like, what are they, like 0-7 now? Like,
oh my, it's a shame.
Yeah,
sports it entertains us. In ancient Rome, it was the Colosseum. Now we have they still have the Colosseum in L.A.
Yeah,
the L.A. Colosseum.
Yeah.
We have that Colosseum. Yeah,
I think that's the one USC plays at.
Yeah, they had gladiators, and I guess these football players are gladiators of a sort. And I keep saying they're so concerned about head injuries with the players. They ought to also be concerned about the obesity among the players. Of course, they don't see that as a problem because the bigger the better, I guess. Yeah, well, what about when they retire from football? What are you going to do with those men? You going to take care of them? You're going to hire a nutritionist or a dietitian to reprogram them and create a way of eating for them that's not going to kill them? Because if they eat the way when they were playing football, they will die sooner rather than later. It's a scandal. Nobody talks about it. Dreadful. Dreadful.
Some of them do, though, get nutritionists after they retire.
Some.
A lot, especially the offensive linemen, depending on what position you play.
I'm talking about the linemen.
Right. In particular.
They're obese. That's not all muscle.
Right.
That's not all muscle. There's a lot of fat there.
Yeah.
By design. And I don't know. I just that's a choice they make. They know what they're getting into. But that being said, it's a health risk, and nobody talks about it.
Yeah, especially the ones that go to like ESPN afterwards, though. After they retire, they definitely go out and get nutrition. A lot of them have lost a lot of weight, especially the ones that go into, like I said, announcing afterwards. Then
some do. Some do. I see some of those players on ESPN and on HB on the cable.
Mm-hmm.
All those shows, football shows on cable. Right. Some of those players are, my God, they're three of me, at least. You're a big guy, and they dwarf you.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just a sidebar. I'm just saying. Nobody talks about it. Okay, it's okay for them to pork up like that. All right. If they're playing football, they got to entertain us. That's my view. I think you can do that in a healthy way. I don't think you have to do that. But that's my view. I'm in a minority on that. Number of stories trending. Before we get to all that, we always ask and invite. I reach out to you to call the show, make contact with us. Katie always has the rundown for you and how to do that.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. As always, you can always email Dr. Garko personally. His email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. And if you visit letstalknutrition.com, you'll find all of our past shows. They're sorted by date and title. So if you have a specific topic you want to hear about, go over to letstalknutrition.com. You can also watch our live stream. It's on Facebook and YouTube. Just search Let's Talk Nutrition. Make sure to like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, all that fun stuff. And follow us on Instagram. If you have an Instagram page, we're at Let's Talk Nutrition. And we would love for you to follow us on there. And I promise I will follow you back. And we have over 64,000 plays now on our podcast.
Ooh, good. I like it. I like the contact. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember me? I dropped it in one day real quick. Remember I was talking about hot tubs and people getting sick? You remember that? Remember that?
Yes.
I do remember a reference. I can't remember how far we went into it.
Okay. I didn't get into it too much. It was in North Carolina. Remember the North Carolina State Fair? And I said just some people that walked by the exhibition there got sick. Well, what would they get sick? What did they get sick from? There was a virus. You remember this?
Oh, yes, I do remember this now because I was thinking about
it was Legionnaires. It's what's called Legionnaire's disease.
I've heard of that.
Okay, so if you look that up, now I'm working from memory here, Katie. If I recall, this was years and years ago. It was the first case when it first broke out. This became an issue. Was that in Philadelphia? Just check my work. That's a wild. For some reason, I that's in my head.
So you want to know where the first case?
Yeah,
came from.
I mean,
okay.
This was years ago when Legionnaires, or was it on a train? It was something. It was something odd, and they couldn't figure out what it was.
Philadelphia.
Was that right?
At a Philadelphia convention of the American Legion. Oh, that makes sense why Legionnaires.
Oh.
Hey, that's a
What year?
little fun fact.
What year was that?
1976. I should have made you
And
guess.
I remembered that. I'll take a prop for that.
I think it's just a fun little fact to know where the Legion came from in it. They were at an American Legion.
It was an American Legion convention. I can't believe I remembered that.
That was really good.
I'm even astonished. That was 1976.
1976.
I was 14. No,
wow. I was about to say, I was like, whoa.
I'm lying. You weren't even born yet.
Oh yeah, neither one of us.
Well, don't talk as if that was in ancient times, man.
Well, no,
What are you talking about?
I was born in 1990, but
Okay, well, please stop it.
oh,
Well, it turns out that was a mystery back then. The health authorities, everybody was upside down. They couldn't figure out what was going on. Why were people getting sick? Why were they dying? It was a virus, right?
It said there was more. Yes, it said there was more than 2,000 attendees there. 182 attendees contacted the disease, and 29 of them died.
Yep. Then wasn't there an episode where I'm thinking about, for some reason, trains come to my head. Trains? That people were on trains and got sick. I don't know. Maybe that's another issue, another virus that was spreading. But in North Carolina, a fourth person now has died from Legionnaire's disease. The North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services reported in a statement that its Division of Public Health has confirmed 141 cases. Who were these people? They were people living from counties in multiple states in North Carolina. In addition to the deaths, 94 were hospitalized. This was at the North Carolina Mountain State Fair. I'm sure it was a great event. You know, people love those things. September 6th through the 15th at Western North Carolina Agricultural Center in Fletcher, North Carolina. The officials said those who were diagnosed with the disease just may have, I'm quoting them, walked by the hot tub display. They didn't stop and jump in and put their bathing suit on and were sitting in the hot tub. No, they just walked by the display and got infected. My goodness. Come back, I'll tell you a little bit more. Legionnaire's disease. That thing just won't go away.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast-dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune-boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
The science of psychology tells us there is a connection between looking more attractive and having more self-confidence. One way to look more attractive is to have healthy-looking hair. Ridgecrest Herbal's award-winning Hair Revive can support healthy, attractive hair. Hair Revive is formulated with a stress-fighting complex, hair growth ingredients, a hormone balancing complex, and Chinese herbs. Taken together, the ingredients in Hair Revive promote hair growth, encourage healthier, thicker-looking hair, and support recovery from damaging hairstyling techniques, harsh chemicals, and daily stress. So start looking more attractive with healthier, thicker, and shinier hair with Ridgecrest Herbal's Hair Revive. Visit rcherbals.com for more information or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad. That's 1-800-242-4649. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. Ancient Nutrition, nutrition for a modern world. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
So I guess I was so excited about remembering that Legionnaire's disease, the first time we got introduced to that in the country, in a more media sense, was in 1976, and I remembered it was Philadelphia. How I remember it, I have no clue. And in all that excitement, I misspoke. Legionnaire's disease is not a virus; it's a bacterium. So we know, and I know better. Nevertheless, it's a lung infection. Now, here's what happens. You have the North Carolina Fair. You have this hot tub display at the fair, and people walk by, and you're saying, how could that be? How can you get Legionnaire's disease just by walking by? Well, it's a hot tub display, and so you have what? Water, mist, aerosolized water, these small droplets of water or mist. And what can that do? You can inhale those droplets. That's how you can get infected. And that apparently is what happened. Although one person, I think it was a woman, got infected. It was at a knitting display, something like that. It had nothing to do with hot tubs. So there was one case of that. So these people are walking by the hot tub display, and they're breathing in these droplets of water that are infected with the bacterium. It's called Legionella bacteria. Through a mist, you can get infected, or by accidentally getting water into your lungs that contains the bacterium. The disease in and of itself is not serious, and it can be treated with antibiotics. About 1 in 10 people who get sick with Legionnaire's disease die. Now, that's 1 in 10 too many. That's according to the government, a CDC report, I presume. Legionella bacteria are found naturally in the environment, but can become, as we can see now, a health concern when they are spread in human water systems, such as hot water tanks, cooling towers of air conditioning systems, right? You get that system pumping through a building, for example. Decorative fountains, hot tubs or spas that are not properly maintained. Yeah. This is, you go to the fair to enjoy yourself, take your family, and next thing you know, you're sick, and then maybe a family member passes away from the infection. It's treatable. It's not a deadly lethal, like a deadly lethal virus. This is a bacterium. That's not to say that they can't be lethal. Oh, they can be very lethal. Pneumonia kills how many people a year? A lot of elderly are susceptible to pneumonia. I'm just saying. So, yeah, I remember when I reported on that initially, it wasn't resonating a lot out there. It didn't trend a whole lot. It's trending now. You can bet that. It's trending now. It's got the attention of authorities, health authorities, and officials, or have died. It's terrible. So, 877, another thing to worry about. 877-897-8255 in case you're interested. Egg rolls, meatloaf, and chicken pie recalled over allergens and unsanitary conditions. Really? Yeah. Chicken pie. A North Carolina company, North Carolina's in the news today, has issued a recall on an undisclosed amount of chicken pie. I wouldn't eat that at gunpoint.
What is a chicken pie?
That's
Like a
what
chicken pot
yeah.
pie?
Chicken pot pies.
Oh, okay.
And meatloaf products. Now, when I was a boy, my mother did make some good meatloaf.
Oh, my mom makes the best meatloaf.
That's really good at
Everybody's mother makes the best.
I agree.
Everybody's mother makes the best tomato sauce and the best meatloaf. All right, we got a caller. I'll come back to the story. I don't like to leave callers hanging in the ether. Bill, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on.
Hey, Doc. I'm glad you're talking about Legionnaires because it leads people into something about air quality. I want everybody in their office place today to look at the vents when you eat at someplace. Look up at those air vents. When you look up at the gym a couple months ago, right over the bench press where I go, it was green and black. And I had them clean it, and they look at you like you're crazy. It's the one thing that's ubiquitous There's two things that I find that even serious health fanatics like you and I overlook. One is we end up always drinking out of and eating out of plastic, okay? The next one is air quality. You know, we just don't get into that much. You just built a new house. Definitely ask them for a UV sanitizer in your air handler.
A UV, okay, let's talk about that a minute. A UV sanitizer, and they put that in the air handler?
Yes, it's just like a UV light, and it works. But you know, back to the Legionnaires, and that has to do with you know, what you're talking about with the big systems that they have on tops of buildings and so forth. But it can trickle down, and wait till you hear this. It can trickle down to, you just mentioned it, decorative fountains. I've been in people's offices that have, you know, the little things you buy for $19.95.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Those little things, Doc, I always tell them, put a couple drops of hydrogen peroxide in there, because if you don't, you've got a little bit of the spray coming out of there of the stagnant water, and you can end up with some disease.
Back, so yeah, isn't that, boy, you know, well, first of all, I haven't heard from you in a long time. I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, great.
All right, I haven't heard from you. I just wondered how you're doing. And second of all, thank you. This is very, what was that called? A UV what?
UV light sanitizer. They're well known now. They used to be kind
okay.
of, you know, you were out there if you wanted.
All right, we got to go.
And,
we got to go. Come back. We'll be right here.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. That's nationally syndicated, internationally streamed, as you know. And Katie keeps telling me she's still astonished that 15% of the audience listens in Australia.
Blows my mind.
Yeah, and in other countries. But, yeah, that's pretty good, right? We got a neighbor to the north called Canada. And what is it, 1%?
Less than that. Let's see. It is 0.95%, so
Yeah.
pretty close.
Pretty.
Isn't that up though from like last week?
Yeah, well, it could be up. We have
That's
a lot
good.
of guests, out of Canada. Oh my goodness! Just to put a button on that meatloaf story,
Ruined my dinner.
the brand was Mama's Chicken Pies, which include meat. They're Mama Pies. Mama's Chicken Pies products include meatloaf and chicken pies with and without veggies. Okay. Nevertheless, they got a problem with some contamination issues, and I just thought I'd bring that to your attention. I don't eat that stuff, so I don't know much about those products. But
Never heard of Mama's Chicken and Pie.
whatever. Our guest today is Dr. Jason Mitchell, and Dr. Mitchell, I've known him for many years now, and has been on my show many times. He's like the ever-changing Dr. Mitchell. He's got so many things going on, so he comes on from time to time, and he talks about, he has one thing to talk about, and he has another thing to talk about. That's because he's busy, and he does a lot of different things. He has his own company now. He's come a long, long, long way, and has been very successful, and I'm happy for him. Dr. Mitchell, welcome back to the show. It's great. It was nice to hear your voice when you called me as I was driving in. Nice to have you on.
Thank you, Dr. Garko. Thanks for having me.
That's our pleasure. We were talking on the phone. We were talking about CBD, and all of it. Somebody gave me a number. It was like 1,200 products. I don't know how many. It was well over 1,000 CBD products in that space.
Yeah.
It's what happened here? This came out of nowhere, right?
Well, I think it's a direct response to the need to have change with regards to options, and that when science matches some of these desired options for answers for particular challenges that people are facing, when there seems to be hope, people come rushing in, and they're calling it the green rush, and I say it that way because there is true science behind this. This isn't some fictitious made-up trend that in 2 years we'll move on to something else. This is not a fad. It is absolutely backed by decades of science that are becoming more realized than ever, and that even medical schools, to a certain extent around the world, and hopefully sometime here in the United States, have started to adopt teaching about the endocannabinoid system because of its overwhelming impact on overall health and well-being. And so this is a very real thing, and so CBD has become really popular. Now, I will tell you that most of the people that are involved in putting CBD products out there right now are simply trying to capitalize on making money. And I never fault anybody for wanting to make money, because I think it's kind of important in order to stay in business. I mean, I say that comically here, but at the same time, I think there has to be a deeper why if you really want to do this right, because there's a lot you need to know, and there's a lot more we still need to research and identify before you can have what I would consider the most perfect of perfect products.
Well, the ubiquitous nature now of CBD and CBD products and all associated matters and issues. It turns out that the USA Triathlon, okay, that's not some minor case organization, now embraces CBD. The national governing body for triathlon will become the first organization of its kind to sign a deal with a company that sells products containing cannabidiol. The sports industry has embraced cannabis products, and it's continuing to evolve as the USA Triathlon has become the first national governing body of an American sport to make a sponsorship deal with a company that sells products containing cannabidiol or CBD. What do you make of that?
It doesn't surprise me because, there's information out there about, you hear people talk about the runner's high. I myself was I don't do it anymore, but I used to compete for almost a decade in triathlons. I mean, I did everything from half iron to full Ironmans, and so for me, I completely believe that from a recovery standpoint, from a soothing effect, and if the products are made and registered properly, they can be very good topically for pain relief and different things of recovery. It also, if you've ever heard the term the runner's high,
yes,
there's information to understand why certain cannabinoids, specifically definitely cannabidiol, CBD, but also other cannabinoids, can actually be very important for your body, especially being put under such an incredible load.
Yeah.
When you think about what you're trying to do with CBD and other cannabinoids, you're trying to elicit a state of balance and support your body's need to be in a state of homeostasis or balance. And when you think of what a triathlon does to you, because I can speak from direct experience, is that
it does. It can do a lot of damage to your body, can it?
Absolutely. Well, here's the deal. Short triathlons can be a good exercising event. The longer triathlons can actually be somewhat dangerous. And so because you're putting your body through such serious paces for a long period of time, which means you have to prepare for a long period of time and condition your body to be able to handle it. I don't think anybody's ever going to tell you doing an Ironman is healthy for you. But if you're not healthy, you will not succeed. And so that's the deal. And so helping to keep your body healthy is important. I mean, I know I did an Ironman in 2013, did it in 13 hours and 17 minutes.
I remember when you did that.
I trained for a year for that.
I know.
And so when you're training for that long, your body becomes conditioned to it. And I'm not saying that it's the healthiest thing.
Well, I know for you it's all about achievement, personal achievement, and
there's more to it than that. If you remember, the reason why I started my probiotic company, that's the year I formed my company, was the year I did that Ironman. I started my company because about a year before that, I was diagnosed with a rather serious disease called ulcerative colitis. And so that race was more of a representation of my victory over disease for me.
I get it.
And that was my way of saying I'm not going to let something get me down. I'm
There
going
you
to
go.
mentally, physically move past this and never look back.
Good for you.
And I think that it's important that mental recovery from a disease is equally, if not even potentially more important than the physical recovery itself.
The mental and the spiritual recovery. By the way, the financial terms of this, it's a 4-year deal between the U.S., and I'll give you the company now, USA Triathlon and Pure Spectrum. Pure Spectrum is a Colorado-based company. The terms of the agreement were all that was not disclosed. This comes on the heels of Congress passing the Farm Bill, which legalized hemp, which was a good thing, finally. And growing the plant has been against federal law for many years. Never made any sense. Never made any sense. But
we should talk about that when we come back.
Okay, we will talk about that when we come back. Dr. Jason Mitchell's our guest today on LTN, Coast to Coast and globally.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Everybody knows that it's easier said than done to take charge of your health. Now taking charge of your health has been made a little easier with Ancient Nutrition. Ancient Nutrition's whole food nutritional products provide ancient nutrients in a modern, convenient form to power the body and mind while restoring health, strength, and vitality comparable to that of our ancient ancestors. Among their healthy nutrition supplements, Ancient Nutrition offers a line of bone broth protein powders formulated for high performance. Bone broth is a breakthrough in protein supplementation. It delivers the benefits of homemade bone broth in a convenient, easy-to-mix form. Try all 8 delicious flavors: dark chocolate, banana cream, cinnamon apple, salted caramel, pumpkin spice, s'mores, coffee, and French vanilla. Ancient Nutrition products are sold in fine health stores across the country. Visit ancientnutrition.com to learn more about ancient nutrition for a modern world. That's ancientnutrition.com.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new: agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Natural Factors, where great health begins. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Dr. Jason Mitchell's our guest today. And it wasn't long ago the Farm Bill passed. Now, you know, you may not be a farmer, and you may say, well, okay, and nothing to do with me. It does. It has big implications in a lot of different ways, one of which involves cannabidiol, CBD, as it's derived from industrial hemp. And when they passed that Farm Bill, it legalized hemp. Prior to that, it was illegal. The only way farmers could grow it was for research purposes with universities and whatnot. Now they can grow it, but it's still states have to approve it. I gave the statistics last week. And since then, too, you have different organizations sort of tiptoeing or approaching CBD and sponsoring events and whatnot. So is it with sports organizations and CBD. It's a growing business, and there are literally well over 1,000 products in the market space. But the Farm Bill, Dr. Mitchell wanted to comment on that. I'm sure you thought about it, and I guess it had great implications for you and your business, right, Dr. Mitch?
When the Farm Bill passed, that was a good thing for all of us, and that we finally have removed this plant. Industrial hemp or agricultural hemp, or however you'd like to refer to it, it's just hemp. We've removed it from the Controlled Substance Act now, officially, as a country. And it doesn't remove the controversy or the challenges with it 100%. It just means that now, agriculturally, we can grow this here without sanction or problem. We can use this plant in a multitude of different ways, and that federally, it's legal. The challenge is that when you start to derive ingredients from it, depending on what type of products that you want to make with it, you now fall under a different agency and their rules. And it's more specifically, when the Farm Bill passed, the FDA very quickly responded and said, well, in the form of food and beverage or dietary supplements, we still have to sort that out on what the rules are. Now, they haven't come out and outwardly said, this is illegal, you can't do this. They've just said it's their opinion that these products, the derivatives and so forth, are not, according to them, currently legal to use as a dietary supplement, but they're in what's called a period of contemplation. I guess that's the nice way to say it. They're trying to review internally what the guardrails should be with regards to allowing for dietary supplements, food, and beverages. Now, I will tell you that it's very clear for food and beverage, because the main function of the FDA is to look at human safety.
Mm-hmm.
They want to make sure that products made correctly, of course, that are made in FDA-registered facilities, that are, CGMP-certified facilities, to make sure that things are happening correctly, that the proper testing is occurring, because human safety is of paramount concern. In fact, human safety is we at Hemp Fusion, that is our biggest concern. we want to make sure that products are made of the utmost highest quality, but at the same time making sure that we're testing and doing all the things necessary that when someone buys our products that they're safe.
So what are you testing for?
Okay, so you know what's really interesting about this plant that a lot of people don't know, and this is just like, I'm not a farmer, okay, but I've been looking at this plant and understanding it. This plant is known as a bioaccumulator. Now, what a bioaccumulator means is that when you plant the seed, and as it grows, it extracts things from the soil extremely efficiently. And in fact, it does so much better than other plants do. Now, why that's a really good thing in many cases is that if there's a really dense, nutritious soil base, you know, it's got the proper amounts of phosphorus and nitrogen, it's got lots of nutrients and other kinds of things in the soil that make that soil so great for growing, specifically hemp or any crop for that matter, the hemp plant will draw those nutrients out of the soil.
But it'll draw whatever's in that soil too, right?
That is correct. The contrast to that is that if you have a high concentration of heavy metals and other contaminants, the plant will also draw those contaminants into the plant. And this is why it's so crucial to know who you're buying from. You have to know the company. You have to know what they're testing for, because at Hemp Fusion, we're very, very specific in what we do. We actually grow all of our hemp organically. In fact, when we started our company back in 2015, there wasn't any organic crops available. In fact, the USDA didn't even have a path for people to be able to grow organic hemp. And they're still only just now, this year, really properly articulating the path to organic certification. And so for that being said, we were growing and still grow all of our hemp in the European Union. Now, we chose Europe because Europe has the longest running history of growing industrial hemp and using it for not only agricultural purposes, but for foods, supplements, all kinds of medicinal elements, and so on. Hemp has been a crop that's been used for, like I said, hundreds of years in Europe. So their ability to really understand the plant and to grow it correctly and so forth. So all of our hemp is grown organically. It is EU certified organic in Europe. And why that's important is that means they're not using pesticides. They're not using herbicides. And we even specifically test every raw material batch and every finished product for things like herbicides and pesticides, and we even test the raw material for something called glyphosate. And glyphosate is what a lot of people are getting very excited about. Not excited in a good way, excited about making sure that that they're getting away from that because it's so dangerous.
So let me ask you, has your company ever received, shipment comes in on the docks and it gets delivered to wherever you all have it delivered, and you take a sample, you take random samples, you test them, and you see it's contaminated? Have you had that experience?
Thankfully, no. And the reason why is because in order to actually make a good product, you have to make sure that you have extremely secure supply chain. And we have a single supplier that we've had since the beginning that grows the hemp for us, and the hemp and the extracted oil that from this hemp is exclusive to us. It is literally grown and extracted only for us as a company. They do not do it for anybody else. In this particular supply stream is one that we have an incredible amount of oversight on. And I can tell you a little bit more about where we grow and how specifically in Europe, because I think it's important to know that. But we even require, as a company, soil validation. So that means they have to test the soil, validate it ahead of time, that one, that it doesn't have these excessive high levels of contaminants or heavy metals or things of that nature that could otherwise accumulate in the plant. We're very, very careful to make sure that these things are not happening. And then the fact that we're growing organically means that the herbicides, pesticides, glyphosates, and other things are just not there.
Okay, when we come back, we'll continue this conversation. If you all remember, I did a little tutorial on these labelings. 100% organic can be used to label any product that contains 100% organic ingredients. Then there's organic, which is 95% organic ingredients. There's a difference. Then there are other labels as well. We'll come back. We'll talk some more. LTN, Coast to Coast and globally. Are you tired of being tired? So was Amanda until she tried Floradix Iron and Herbs. You can probably relate. Between juggling her job and family, she was constantly exhausted. She put off going to the gym and making her dinner every night seemed like a heroic task. Then she found out she had the most common nutritional deficiency in the U.S., iron deficiency. Amanda turned to Floradix, an easily absorbed plant-based liquid iron supplement. For over 60 years, Floradix has been helping reduce exhaustion and fatigue caused by iron deficiency. This formula is easy on the digestive tract and free of artificial colors and flavors. It even has vitamins B and C for enhanced absorption. No wonder it's the best-selling iron supplement in North America. FloraVital provides all the same benefits as Floradix, but without gluten or yeast. Reclaim your energy with Floradix and FloraVital, available at your local health food store. For more information, visit florahealth.com/Floradix. florahealth.com/Floradix.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
The proceeding was...
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in, and we're into the second hour today. And Dr. Jason Mitchell is our guest. We've been talking about hemp and various related issues. This is an important topic because CBD products now flood, literally, the marketplace. And this has happened metaphorically overnight. And I think it has created some conceptual confusion for consumers. And, you can't expect every company to be, it's just not reality. Not every company behaves in ethical, principled ways with the consumer in mind. It just doesn't happen. It would be nice, the profit motive, there's nothing inherently wrong, as Dr. Mitchell had pointed out, with making money. That's fine. That's capitalism. Okay, that's good. But when you do it with bad intentions and exploit people and put their health at risk, now that's another matter. And the FDA, as I always tell you, the federal government is essentially there to protect the people of the country in different ways, different agencies, either to protect the environment, to protect their consumption of drugs, to protect their consumption of food, FDA, and all these different agencies. That's their part. That's why you pay your taxes. And they're supposed to do that and be vigilant and aggressive about it. And sometimes I wonder even if they just have enough human beings to do what they need to do. When you look at all the Dr. Mitchell probably knows more about how many companies are out there. I know that he knows there are just well over 1,000 products. My memory tells me, I was reporting on this last week, they were just this one compound. No, that was for a different compound. That was for turmeric. There were $350 million generally was made on one compound. One. So you can imagine that the natural products industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Now, there is some confusion. You heard Dr. Mitchell say that Hemp Fusion, their product, their raw materials are organically grown. It's out of the EU. Now, just a real quick tutorial about organic and natural labeling. Organic means when it says 100% organic on the product, that means 100% organic contains 100% organically produced ingredients.
And that's the green label, right?
Green and white.
Okay.
Then you got organic. Product contains at least 95% certified organically produced ingredients. Then you have the label made with organic, fill in the blank, hemp. That means the product contains at least 70% organic ingredients. Then you have a label that says specific organic ingredients. There is such a label. That means the product contains less than 70% organic ingredients. Then you have a label that's called natural. What does that mean? That's used on labeling for meat and poultry products, and a product does not contain any artificial flavor or flavoring, coloring ingredient, or chemical preservative, or artificial or synthetic ingredients, and so on and so on. Natural does not mean organic. All right? So that's the difference among those different labelings. Here's how to contact the show and talk to Dr. Mitchell.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can also email Dr. Garko personally. His email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. And if you go to letstalknutrition.com, all of our past shows are there. They're sorted by date and title, so anything you may want to hear about, you can find on letstalknutrition.com. If you want to watch our live stream, you can find it on Facebook and YouTube. Just search Let's Talk Nutrition, and you will see our shining faces.
Well, I don't wear makeup. I should on air because we're streaming and it's internet. I call it internet TV. Can't help myself. You don't want a shiny face. Dr. Mitchell, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you on. So your products, Hemp Fusion products, are organically grown.
The hemp itself is organically grown in the EU. In fact, we have a platform that will launch early next year to where you'll see the specific products as being USDA certified organic, and those are coming soon. And the reason why up to this point there hasn't been a Hemp Fusion product that has the USDA organic logo on it has a lot to do with the fact that, to be honest, only recently have a select few certifiers, third-party independent certifiers, have started to embark on certifying hemp organically, because the USDA is just now starting to wrap their head around what criteria should they hold hemp accountable, and it has a lot to do with the fact that they're not even entirely sure what the rules are going to be for by the FDA as it relates to the sale.
Why would let me ask you, why would there be, I mean, the United States Department of Agriculture has a lot of experience in certifying products. Why is hemp different? What's their?
Well, it's not the growing of hemp. It's not the actual seeds and plant itself. It's that at what point, though, does it become adulterated or different, right? Like, for example, because it's not as though we're taking a hemp flower and drying it and grinding it up and putting it into a mix.
Right.
Which would be exactly directly from nature.
Right.
They're actually taking this flower and putting it through an extraction process and removing the oil through a manufacturing process. And so
I see.
It's more than just the hemp itself growing out of the ground organically. It's actually the entire process that is audited to verify whether or not there has been an adulteration step
I see.
that would remove it from the idea of organic certification.
Since you have
they're being careful.
Since you have an intervening step there,
yes,
they're wanting to be extra careful, make sure that the intervening step, the processing, extracting the oils, doesn't contaminate the product, the raw material.
Absolutely. It's not the physical growing of hemp. That isn't an issue. I mean, you can grow organic hemp. That's not a problem. It's just a matter of turning it into a liquid in a bottle.
I'm glad you made this point. You're educating the listener and the viewer, Dr. Mitchell. Most, if they're not listening to this show or some other show that would treat this issue, consumers not going to know about. How are they going to learn it? Who's going to take the time to do that? They're not going to know.
Right. Well, what's most important is this. Do you know why organic is important? It's not because somehow it's going to be so much denser in nutrition or something of that nature. Really what it is, in my humble opinion, because my doctoral dissertation was on whole food nutrition and looking at, and was over 2,500 hours worth of research, over 5 years in depth, and looking at it, are organic fruits and vegetables higher in nutritional content than non-organic fruits and vegetables? And in many cases there were. In some cases there weren't higher levels of nutrition. But really what it comes down to is human safety. Because when you look at things that are grown outside of being organic, the possibility, it's not a guarantee that they'll be using these things, because some herbals and botanicals don't require them anyway, just by virtue of what they are. But the fact is that it's potentially possible that they're going to use harmful pesticides and herbicides and other chemicals that you would otherwise question putting in your body if you knew they were there. And if it's not certified organic, there's no third party to tell you that, in fact, you're protected. So, if I were to share with you, this is so important. When it comes to hemp specifically, there isn't a well-developed organic program yet. So there are a couple of companies out there claiming that they have organic products, and I'm here to tell you, you might want to question that a little bit in-depthly to find out really, truly, are they certified organic, or is the hemp itself, whereas the product contains some organic ingredients, but the hemp itself isn't?
Now, notice Dr. Mitchell's language. He said certified organic. If organic appears on a label, remember what I said a moment ago, the product contains at least 95% organically produced ingredients, certified organically produced ingredients. That means 5% is not organic. It could be other compounds. Dr. Mitchell will explain. With Hemp Fusion products, you got other I think you have other compounds, and he'll tell you what those are. Hemp Fusion website, Dr. Mitchell.
Hempfusion.com.
Hemp.
HEMPFUSION.
Fusion. Fusion together, pulling it together. Hempfusion.com. We'll be right back. Ridgecrest Herbal's original Clear Lung supplement has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lung's formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balance mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lung's Extra Strength with twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented Availablend formula designed to support the bioavailability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lungs Liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lungs Immune and Clear Lungs Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad to order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649.
Is getting a good night's sleep a challenge? Fortunately, there's a superior fast-acting sleep formula called Tranquil Sleep from Natural Factors. This non-habit-forming supplement contains a unique combination of melatonin, 5-HTP, and L-theanine, which works in harmony with your body's natural sleep hormones. Tranquil Sleep can help you fall asleep, stay asleep, sleep sounder, and wake up refreshed, all without feeling drowsy in the morning. The key benefit comes from increasing the time spent in the deeper stages of sleep. It's only in these deeper levels of sleep that we truly experience the rejuvenation, regeneration, and recuperation that sleep provides. Even if you think you get a good night's sleep, give Tranquil Sleep a try. You might be surprised with how much better you've slept by waking up with more energy and enthusiasm to start your day. Learn more at naturalfactors.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. Ancient Nutrition, nutrition for a modern world. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Dr. Jason Mitchell has been our guest. We have one more block with him. He's got to cut out at the bottom of the hour. This has been instructive. Listen, as I tell you all the time, when you're buying dietary supplements, this is Some people they'll walk into a health store or go online, whatever they're doing, however they purchase it. And they think, well, it's just a dietary supplement. Dietary supplements can have consequences, both good and bad. It's chemistry. These are chemical compounds. And you can't assume that companies are doing the right thing in the right way at the right time for the right reason. It doesn't always work out like that. And this show, in part, one of the themes on this show is to educate ourselves about what are the processes. What does ensure quality? What does quality mean? What are you getting when you see this fancy label and all the crazy marketing that goes on? You have to learn. It's your responsibility. You're not just buying a hat or a jacket that you put on your head or on your body. You're putting these compounds inside your body. And that's why it's important. And I'm so glad that Dr. Mitchell has spent a few moments talking about, in essence, he's defining what quality means here. And that's important. Dr. Mitchell, welcome back. I would be remiss in this last block if I didn't ask you at least to spend a couple of minutes, and you didn't spend 1 minute at all because you're not here to pimp products, but it's important for them to know, for the listener and the viewer to know about your products. What are some of these Hemp Fusion products?
So, before I do that really quick, can I double back 1 second and remember we talked about this morning earlier, even before the show. I'd love to give the listeners a list of what to look for.
Sure.
Because I think it's really important because there's so many of these products that are jumping onto the shelves, and how do you know what to trust?
Sure.
And not necessarily is the person at the shelf helping you going to necessarily know all these details, and I want to share them because I think it's important.
Sure.
I would love to promote our brand, Hemp Fusion, but more importantly, I want to promote good choice making so that we, at the end of the day, can have products that are chosen for consumers to take that are far better for them than if they chose something alternative.
Absolutely.
And the reason why I say this is that my hope is that Hemp Fusion will be a product chosen, but more importantly, I want them to choose correctly. The first thing that you should ask is the product that you're about to buy manufactured in an FDA-registered facility? Now, that means the manufacturing facility has been audited and registered with the FDA as a properly operating manufacturing facility. And I tell you this because, believe it or not, there are some people that are still filling bottles in their kitchen. I know that sounds ridiculous.
No, it's true. We heard about this the other day. We had an example of that. The lady's making her stuff at home, man. Go ahead.
You can't simply do that because there's cross-contamination issues, there's no control features, and there's no standard operating procedures to make sure that human safety is of utmost concern. You want to make sure that the manufacturing facility is not only FDA registered, but third-party audited and certified as a GMP facility. That means good manufacturing practices. That means there's a secondary audit that has to happen. You also want to ask, are they an organically certified processor? That means, are they certified to handle and process organic ingredients? This means that there is the triple threat. You're verified by the FDA, you're verified for GMPs, and you're verified for organic. And that means that you have so many control features that cleanliness, proper manufacturing is of utmost importance. Now, then there's the testing. You want to make sure that your product not only has the things you bought it for, but you want to make most importantly sure that it does not have the things that you didn't know were possible and that shouldn't be there. For example, things like pesticides, herbicides, residual solvents, heavy metals, and microbiologic safety. You want to make sure that happens. Now, you want to look for something on the package, either on the bottom or on the side, where it is a QR code. This QR code looks like some sort of weird bar, and it's a little box-shaped scannable device.
Oh, yes.
And you can download these free apps on your phone, whether it be Android or iPhone or whatever you have, and you can scan that code. Now, for Hemp Fusion, one, we are in an FDA-registered facility. It is a certified organic GMP facility, and it is a certified organic processor because, as I mentioned, we are not currently USDA certified organic, but coming the first quarter, we're going through the process now because our ingredients are there. It's just a matter of getting the USDA to sign off, or the third-party certifier to sign off, and that's what's now coming online in a much more broad way to where we could do that. But we've been growing organic hemp since the beginning of time of Hemp Fusion products. Now, the QR code on all Hemp Fusion products, you scan that QR code, and it takes you to a landing page that allows you to enter a lot code. Now, if you flip the box upside down, you'll see there's a code on the bottom, a number, and it says lot. You enter that number. Now, here's the catch. no catch in a weird way, the good thing, is when you enter that lot number, what will come up after that is a button that says Get C of A. You click that C of A button. It will give you the actual testing that took place on the bottle that you hold in your hand. And it'll show you not only the cannabinoid profile to show you that all hemp fusion products do not contain just CBD. Now, I will tell you, most of the products in the marketplace are mostly, if not almost entirely, CBD. Now, I will tell you, my favorite phrase in medicine is let food be thy medicine. Hippocrates, Christ, Edison, those were all noted people that said, let food be thy medicine. Why that's important is because what they didn't say was let a singular isolated magic bullet ingredient identified in a laboratory, double-blind placebo. They didn't say that that's medicine. They said the food itself is medicine. That means that not single magic bullet compounds should be looked at as most important. You should be looking at, you know what, nature had a plan, and we should probably look at it a little more deeply. And at Hemp Fusion, we embrace nature for all of these wide array of constituents, such as cannabinoids and terpenes and omegas and flavonoids and so many other wonderful things that exist in hemp. Well, they're all present in Hemp Fusion products. And so you'll see the cannabinoid and terpene profile. It's clearly there for you to see. But you'll also scroll down and see that we've checked for pesticides, the lack of pesticide presence. You'll see that we test for residual solvents, chemicals that could be toxic.
Okay, I have to cut you off. We're cutting out of here, and I don't want to cut you off completely. I know you got to go. Dr. Mitchell, thank you so much for educating us. We appreciate it. HempFusion.com. We'll be back.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
All right. Hey there. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in. We're at the bottom of the hour, and Dr. Mitchell spent some time with us today talking about CBD products, and the theme was quality. What are you? Listen, there are a gazillion companies now and a gazillion products out there that are CBD related, and you could end up buying something that maybe what you wouldn't want to put inside yourself. All right? You just wouldn't. So that discussion is important about educating ourselves as to what to look for. Remember, he said three things that you'd like to have with a manufactured dietary supplement product. You want it to be manufactured in a registered FDA facility. That would be cool. You want to have third-party auditing and certification by get a GMP certified, good manufacturing. It's called good manufacturing procedures or processes certified, GMP certified. Then you want a organic certified processor to certify the product. Then you have to have the testing. You want a company that's going to test for these contaminants, these toxins, pesticides, herbicides, heavy metals, solvents, and whatnot. That would be, you can then probably feel pretty comfortable about consuming that product. Now, those are rigid standards, I understand. But I'm just saying, when it comes to what you're going to drink, swallow, or whatever, you want it to be not a danger to your health. Listen, you hear me report on this show about food being contaminated all day long. Chicken pot pies and this and that. You hear me all the time. Food gets contaminated all the time. And you wouldn't want to consume that. Why would you want to consume a contaminated supplement? Dietary supplement? Of course you wouldn't. Makes sense. Speaking of recalls, most of my relationships have been recalled.
Oh, don't do that. No. Oh, my God.
Johnson & Johnson, a little personal note there. Johnson & Johnson has recalled a batch of baby powder. The other day I was reporting on baby food being contaminated. Now it's not only what you put inside their bodies that you have to worry about. It's what you put on their bodies that you're going to have to worry about. Now,
throw the whole baby away.
No, don't do that. Johnson & Johnson on Friday, this past Friday, recalled a single batch, thank goodness it's a single batch, of its baby powder as a precaution after the government tested and found traces amounts of what? What do you think it is? Asbestos in one bottle. It just found it in one bottle online. Remember what was I saying about the FDA? This is what they're supposed to do. They recalled a lot that consisted of 33,000 bottles that were distributed when? Not last month, not last week, but last year. So those products have been on the market all this time in circulation. An FDA spokesperson, Ernie Niewitz, said, quote, the FDA testing on prior occasions and as recently as last month found no asbestos, close quote. So they cleaned it up. Again, I report on these things, these events, to make you aware that, out there in the world is food and products of all kinds, natural, unnatural products, whatever. And we need to be, I made that a part of this show because I don't know how many other people are doing that and educating people, consumers, specifically you, a listener or a viewer, about these issues. You need to know, after all. Last week, I reported toxic metals found in this one study. 95% of the product, it was 168, I'm working from memory, 168 products or something like that. Only 9 were okay. The rest were contaminated with heavy metals. This is baby food, for heaven's sake. This isn't cat food. This is baby food. And as I said last week, and I'm on record, if this was reported about pet food, there would be outrage across the land. What do you mean you're contaminating my pet? Human nature, the nature of I don't get it. I don't hear any outrage about this. It was funny. Over the weekend, my daughter texted me. She said, Dad, baby food contamination. I texted, but I already reported on it. She wrote back, LOL. Of course you did, Dad. Anyway, 877-897-8255. Oh, my goodness. So much that goes on. It's hard to keep up. I was looking, there's all kinds of stories here. Bacterial disease sickens dogs in Colorado and spread to humans, a vet says. Remember, I keep telling you, don't kiss your cat, don't kiss your dogs.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me that.
I wrote an article, don't kiss your cat. Toxmosis, plasmosis, whatever. Go read that article, and you'll see, why am I kissing my cat? You can get sick. Pet your cat. Don't kiss your cat. And after you pet the cat, wash your hands. Let me see what this, I haven't even looked at this story. I just read the headline. Let's see. What do we got here? Bacterial disease spread to humans. Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
With sickening dogs. This is according to a veterinarian. Dr. Laura Russell, she's chief emergency doctor at Colorado Veterinary Specialist and Animal ER, no less, in Littleton, said the clinic has treated 6 dogs for leptospirosis. That's a new one for me. Leptospirosis. Leptospirosis is an infection of bacterial spirochetes. Oh, okay. Which dogs acquire when subspecies of Leptospirea interrogans penetrate the skin and spread through the body by way of the dog's bloodstream. After a dog's infected, the bacteria can spread through the animal's body, multiplying in the liver, the kidneys, the eyes, and other areas of the body. They report one of the first symptoms is that the dog's drinking a ton of water and then go out and urinate, and sometimes they have urinary accidents. They can't control their bladder. The dog could have fever, sore muscles, shivering, weakness, lack of appetite, vomiting, runny nose, and how the dog would tell you the muscles are sore unless you touched them and they winced. But whatever. But please don't kiss the dog, man. Just don't do it. I know you love your pets, but people, and I see it on Facebook.
Oh, I'm guilty of this. I'm not going to lie.
The fact that you have to ask.
I wondered if I wasn't going to call her
You were
out.
going to say, I saw this on Katie's Facebook.
Oh,
but...
no.
Yeah, Katie's got this thing with her dog, man. I don't understand. Don't kiss your dog. The dog's cute, but, please. We'll be back.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Everybody knows that it's easier said than done to take charge of your health. Now taking charge of your health has been made a little easier with Ancient Nutrition. Ancient Nutrition's whole food nutritional products provide ancient nutrients in a modern, convenient form to power the body and mind while restoring health, strength, and vitality comparable to that of our ancient ancestors. Among their healthy nutrition supplements, Ancient Nutrition offers a line of bone broth protein powders formulated for high performance. Bone broth is a breakthrough in protein supplementation. It delivers the benefits of homemade bone broth in a convenient, easy-to-mix form. Try all 8 delicious flavors: dark chocolate, banana cream, cinnamon apple, salted caramel, pumpkin spice, s'mores, coffee, and French vanilla. Ancient Nutrition products are sold in fine health stores across the country. Visit ancientnutrition.com to learn more about Ancient Nutrition for a modern world. That's ancientnutrition.com. Have you been putting off a cleanse? They can be harsh and... This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Natural Factors, where great health begins. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. I'm listening to this back and forth between Katie and Reggie. He loses his job. What are you talking about? Listen, you have to find a way to bring in some levity to a show like this because it gets so dark. I'm reporting on contaminations and people dying from, Legionnaire's disease, which gets me to the health question for today. And this is the fourth person now that has died from Legionnaire's disease. It all is related to the North Carolina State Fair. And they had a display at the fair. It was a hot tub display. And you're saying, what? Yeah, and people walked by it and apparently got infected. And Legionnaire's disease is usually spread, as it turns out, by breathing in aerosolized water or soil contaminated with the disease. I almost gave the answer away there. It's not transmitted person to person. In other words, you can't hold hands with somebody or kiss them. It doesn't work that way. Now, in 2014, there was a case of a possible spread from someone who was sick to the caregiver. That was reported. I don't know how much validity there is to that, but I don't know. Here's the question. Is Legionnaire's disease caused by a virus or is it caused by a bacterium? I asked the question because I had misspoke. I wasn't, because I got so distracted by my ability to remember that it was in 1976 in Philadelphia. I didn't have the year, but I had the city where Legionnaire first appeared on the scene around, in our country, and it became a big deal, and they didn't know what was going on. And I remembered it was Philadelphia. Katie checked me, and I was right. I couldn't remember. I was shocked. I was so shocked I was calling it the wrong thing. So that's what inspires the question. Is Legionnaire's disease a virus, or is it a bacterium? Here's the number to call. If you get the right answer, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
By the way, I got an email, something about somebody didn't get their gift card or something. Make sure that happens, right? Did you see that?
I did not, but someone actually called the other day and said the same thing, so maybe it's the same person.
Okay.
If so, I think I sorted it out.
If that happened to you, we apologize, and we'll try to correct that. We've been doing this for almost 15 years, and we don't just say these, we do it. So we'll check it. All right. So guess, is it a virus or is it a bacterium? This disease, I'll give you a hint, pneumonia. There's a hint. It's rarely has it been transmitted by direct contact, but it can happen. The disease will grow at warm temperatures, and it thrives at warm temperatures. What else can I tell you about it? You'll find it in hot water tanks, cooling towers, evaporated condensers of large air conditioning systems, and so on. It's commonly found in hotels, large office buildings, I wonder if cruise lines have had their issues. I think they have. I'm not sure. But the outbreak, the first known outbreak, I'm so proud I remembered this, was in Philadelphia. In cases of what they called Legionellosis. Yeah, that's what they call it. But nevertheless, let's go to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Go to Tuscaloosa. Ramona, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on, Ramona.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you today?
I'm good. What's going on in Tuscaloosa? Everybody good down there?
Everybody's good. Of course, we just had a big game here, and Alabama won again.
Oh, well, they won again. Yeah, boring, right? That's the way you like it, right?
Like, oh, yeah, they just won again, you know.
Yeah, we just won again. Yeah,
Yeah.
So you're an Alabama fan.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Tradition goes, so I'm certainly a fan.
Oh, good for you. Well, we're happy that you found the show and you listened to it. We appreciate that. So let's see if we can reward you. Is Legionnaire's disease caused by a virus or is it caused by a bacterium?
Bacterium.
Yeah, Legionella. Legionella bacteria. Bacterium is the cause of it. Interesting. You know, here you go to the fair, right? And you walk by, you see all these displays at the fair, and there's this hot tub display. And so you walk by it. Next thing you know, you're in the hospital with Legionnaire's disease. How did that happen?
No.
All I did was walk by. Well, what happened with these folks, there was like 90, over 100 of them. 4 died, and 90-some got hospitalized. They breathed in the aerosolized water, the droplets that were in the air, and that's how they got infected. See how that works? Well,
that's scary.
Yeah, it is. It is. You know, you never know, right? I just went to the fair. That's all I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's almost like you need to wear a mask when you leave home.
Everywhere.
You know what? It's all. You know, you go to other countries. You know, your point's well taken. You go to China or some of these other countries, India, and you see people walking around with masks. It's gotten to the point now where the mask becomes part of your clothing. It's like, you know, and they got these designer masks and whatnot. Really, that's where we've gotten to. Oh my!
Absolutely.
We're contaminating ourselves to death. But thanks for tuning in today. We appreciate that. Tell your friends, and let them know about the show. You never know. They might learn something. I always learn something on here. So, thanks again.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Ramona.
Thank you as well.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. All right, so we're going to wind this up today, and just again, thank you for tuning in. We are grateful. I am. The show's important to people. And we try to put on a show on air that is worthy of your time. And I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to mislead you. I try to tell you the truth as I know it. It's an evidence-based show. We try to bring on guests that are reputable and respectful to you and to my crew. I don't care if they're respectful to me. I can deal with them if they're not. But we're trying our best to produce a show that means something to you and will be meaningful to your health, because your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.